Wow, it's such a beautiful day. Yep, I've decided. Let's make a video about false friends. So the first false friend we're going to look at is the word exit in English and the word éxito in Spanish. You access a building through the entrance in English and you leave a building via the exit. So the word exit in English basically means salida in Spanish. However, that can be quite confusing because you have this word éxito in Spanish. When you say something has a lot of éxito in Spanish, in English we say it has a lot of success. Something exitoso in Spanish is successful.
Great success.
This is not the case with the word exit. The word exit never means that something is successful or has success when we're speaking English. Exit is literally just the physical place by which you leave a room or a building. Also, you have the word éxito in terms of a song that is successful for a band or a singer, and in this case we use the word hit, a hit single. The next word I want to look at is the word fabric, which is obviously confused with the Spanish word fábrica. The word fabric in English is the word we use to describe a material that is used to make clothes. Obviously, fabrics are made not in fabrics, they're made in factories. So a fábrica, which is a place where you might make fabrics, a fábrica in English is a factory, and the word fabric in English would be something like tela in Spanish, I suppose. The next word I have on the list is the word grocery and groceries. So the word grocery normally describes a shop, a grocery store, a grocery shop, or the greengrocers, which is where I go to buy, well, edible things, where I go to buy food, basically. And groceries are what I buy at a grocery store. I buy my groceries. I go grocery shopping. I buy my food and drink there. So this is clearly not to be confused with the Spanish word grosería, which means something disgusting, something crude, something crass, maybe. The word gross as an adjective does exist in English, but it's mainly used by North American people. In England, where I'm from, if you say the word gross, it sounds a little bit American. It is, however, a word that people use to describe something that would be considered a grosería, I suppose, in Spanish. Something maybe that is asqueroso. You would say, ugh, that's gross. Actually, no, you'd say it in an American accent. Ew, that's gross. The next word I'm going to look at is the word introduce. When you introduce somebody to somebody else, you introduce your friend to another friend, I suppose. That's how humans interact, isn't it? So the English word introduce would be something like presentar, no? When you present somebody to somebody else, I suppose. Now we say, I would like to introduce you to my cousin, David. So it's very important that we don't get that confused with the Spanish word introducir, because believe me, you don't want to introducir one person to another person in Spanish. Why? Because the word introducir in Spanish means insert in English. We don't insert people to other people. No. The final word I want to look at today, because I think this is a really nice one, is the word mantel in English. The mantel or the mantelpiece is a place above the fire where we would put things, or maybe you would lean against on a winter's night. It's a very romantic image. So I guess you would call it the repisa in Spanish, the repisa de la chimenea, which you don't really have in Spain anymore because you live in flats which have central heating and things. You still find them in England, in the old houses that we live in. Very British. And so the false friend, of course, is the word mantel in Spanish, which is a tablecloth, the thing that you put over the kitchen table or the dining room table before you have dinner, so as not to stain or scratch your old oak dining room table. And that's it. That's all you're getting from me today. No more false friends for today. No more video. I don't have any more time. I'm a busy man. What can I say? See you in the next video.